Guys, the Fortnite 6.22 patch is being released and man, there is so much stuff to talk about. Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles, and as I said at the start of the video, the 6.22 patch for Fortnite Battle Royale has been released, and man, there is so much stuff in this patch, and I cannot wait to go through it with you guys and check it out. But as always, if you enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all. That way you'll never miss out when the video goes live on the channel, including all my future Fortnite Battle Royale content. Now to kick things off, we have a brand new weapon in the game in the form of the heavy assault rifle, and this thing looks like an absolute beast. It says this weapon packs a punch, carry your team with the brand new heavy assault rifle. And as you can see, it looks like a Scar, but it just looks a bit beefier and like it has a lot more firepower, which it does, because if we go down to the weapons and items part of the patch notes, it says heavy assault rifle can be found in floor loot, chests, vending machines and supply drops, available in rare, epic and legendary variants of blue, purple and gold. It deals 44 damage for the blue version, 46 for the purple and 48 for the gold. And I believe the gold Scar is 36 damage. So it's got like a 12-point increase over the regular versions of the assault rifles. However, it has only got a 3.75 fire rate as opposed to the Scar, which has got a 5.5. It has also got a magazine of 25 as opposed to the Scar and the assault rifles 30 rounds. So you get a little bit more firepower in the terms of that it deals a lot more damage, but it's a little bit slower and it has a little bit less ammo in it. So it sort of counterbalances it. But if you are really good with your Scar shots, obviously the AR is very bloom orientated and it can't be the most accurate at times, but if you can get those shots off, you can do some mega damage. You'd be doing like 96 damage or something a headshot. A couple of shots, headshots with this gun, and you could take anyone out. So I think it's going to be definitely going to have its place in the game for sure. And I cannot wait to jump into a game and check it out. And I'll be able to do that with the brand new game modes that are in Fortnite Battle Royale. There's two of them to talk about. One is new, one is old, but it's also potentially one of my favourite LTMs of all time. So I cannot wait to jump back into it. The first one is the brand new Team Terror mode, and this is pretty much the LTM that I think Fortnite should have had from the start, rather than the cube monsters being inside the regular solos, duos and squads games. I said this is pretty much how Fortnite should have went from the start. Whether other people in the community had thought of it, or whether Epic had maybe thought of it themselves earlier and basically they implemented it after, whether this is basically just based on community feedback that this is what we want. But there's a brand new mode called Team Terror. It says 2 teams battle it out while cube monsters add to the fun in this large team limited time mode. It basically says here, monsters have invaded the Battle Royale island. 2 teams will battle it out as cube monsters join the fight. Defeat the other team to earn a Victory Royale. And the details for the mode is 2 teams of 32 players eliminate the other team to win. I'm assuming spawned isn't on, like Disco Domination and Respawn on. I'm assuming this doesn't have Respawn on. It says monster spawners are scattered throughout the map and also appear each time a storm closes into a new circle. Monsters can drop weapon ammo. Gold monsters drop legendary items when destroyed. Same as always, same as they were in the Fortnite section of the game. Farming resources increase 75% over default. Increase floor loot spawn likelihood by 15%. Floor loot spawns double ammo. Ammo boxes spawn triple ammo. Chest spawns double ammo and consumables. And supply drop spawn double ammo and an extra consumable resource drop and trap. I think that's actually quite similar to Disco Domination. I can't remember the stats of them, but I always found with Disco Domination that you got your wood, like your wood, your brick, your metal and your bullets really, really fast. You could loot them really, really easily. So I'm guessing it's exactly the same with this one. It seemed to work really well. So I'm excited for it. So I'm assuming this is based like 50v50, but instead it's 32 versus 32. Whether they found that 50v50s is a little bit too lagging in the game, but the game has 100 players anyway, so I'm not entirely sure why that would make a difference. But with Disco Domination, they went as 32-32. They've gone to 32-32 here. Maybe with the extra resources of the cube monsters on screen, maybe it will make you just perform overall a little bit better. But either way, it's not a huge game like 50v50 where it takes a little bit longer to win. So I'm assuming it's going to be quite a quick affair. But that's not a bad thing at all. Respawn being on would have been cool if there was some sort of objective. Maybe like you had to kill so many zombies to win the game with respawns were on. That would have been super cool, but look at respawns are off, so basically it's 50v50 with monsters, so I'm excited. Now next up is one of my favourite LTMs of all time, and that is Blitz. Blitz is making a return to Fortnite Battle Royale. For you guys that don't know what Blitz is, it's basically the regular Fortnite Battle Royale games, just quicker. So basically, when the battle bus is flying over the map, the storm is already starting to close into the first ring, and then I believe it's a lot quicker process to get from storm circle to the end of the game. Basically, it forces everyone into a smaller space a lot quicker, which basically means that the games last generally around 10 to 15 minutes as opposed to like 15 to 20 minutes, so it can speed things up. You can get a lot more games in. It's a lot more hectic, and I absolutely love it. At the minute though, I've just checked, it is only squads at the minute, which sucks because I don't play squads because I don't really have any friends that play Fortnite. But, oh, I don't have any friends anyway. Yeah. So hopefully they add solos in at some point, and I'll be jumping straight back into Blitz because I had so much fun on the previous times that it was in the game. But we've got some details for it. As I said, it's basically creates about 15 minutes long or less matches. The map has extra loot and resources, profile stats count in this mode, so fight hard for the Victory Royale. The storm is already moving in at the beginning of the match. Choose your landing spot carefully. Wait time between storms is significantly shorter than usual. Maximum match length is 15 minutes. Increased chances of treasure chests spawning from 50 to 70% to 80 to 90%. Increased chances of ammo box spawning from 65 to 80% to 85 to 95%. Reduced empty floor loot spawn chance from 21.5 to 3.55. Resource harvested amount increased by 50%. Increased materials found on the ground from 30 to 60. Increased number spawn rate and descent speed of supply drops. Increased number of spawn llamas. Llamas spawn by 4 times. There's going to be 12 in the game. And they've also removed the shopping cart. So basically, you go and get your loot, you go and get your ammo, and you just go to the centre of the circle and just have a big, massive fight. And it is so chaotic. And if you guys haven't played it yet, jump in. You guys will have so much fun. Like I said, hopefully they bring it to solos because I don't have a squad to play with. So, yeah. And then when it comes to the weapons, we've already talked about the heavy AR, but the pumpkin launcher has been reverted back to the standard rocket launcher. Obviously, Halloween was a few days ago now, so there's no need for that. Now, we knew that was going to happen when the next patch landed in-game. And also, they've reduced the spawn rate of balloons from 12.2% to 2.3%. I have noticed that you pretty much can't find anything else but balloons in the game. But not really, but there's so many balloons in the game. Like, I don't generally use them. I'm not a big fan of them. And I pretty much can't find... I just find them everywhere. So to make them a little bit more rarer will be good, because obviously that it gives more way for different weapons. Because obviously if a balloon spawns, then a weapon doesn't spawn. So yeah, it's a good balance. I think there was a little bit too... They were a little bit too prominent in the game. Maybe because it was like the first week they were out, they wanted everyone to be able to use them, so they had the spawn rate really high. And then now they dropped it back down, so it's just another item in the game. So that's pretty cool. I really dig that. But that is the Fortnite 6.22 patch notes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be checking out the new Team Terror mode. That looks like really fun. That looks like the sort of thing I wish they did from the start with Fortnite, so I can't wait to go and check that out. I'll also be checking out Blitz again if it goes into solos. If it doesn't, then obviously I won't be because I don't have friends. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it today. If you did, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all. That way you'll never miss out when the video goes live on the channel. But on that note, that is the end of the video, guys. My name is Doodles. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.